Well, my parts have finally arrived. Sorry about the messy kitchen counter. Anyway, so this is the UV bulb that I purchased. It's about $15 on eBay. If you want it to ship out of America, you're going to have to pay like $20. But small price for convenience. It comes with this cord. It's nothing fancy. Got a bunch of these. They don't look terribly shiny until you take off the plastic cover. And the whole idea is just to coat the inside of this box with the aluminum tape. Put the bulb in. The bulb will rest underneath this, and this will elevate the male. Let's pretend this is male. And then there's just enough space above it for the light to kind of bounce around and hit all sides, as it were. So let's go ahead and get that taken care of. First thing we need to do is just take this tape, and I have plenty of it, and cover the inside of the box. Well, I've managed to get most of it done before I have to leave for work. I didn't have too much time, but starting to rethink my design. I think I'm going to mount this to one of the flaps. You know, I just really don't know how I'm going to mount that. I'll figure it out in a minute. And you will see the results in the next part once I finish coating the inside with that reflective tape. I don't know how well I'm going to be able to show this. I'm going to try and pinch my phone in between my knees. That's not great. But I'm not actually really doing any numbers measuring, not with a tape measure or anything like that. I'm just kind of holding it out, and where it ends, or where it should end, I pinch, and then I cut with some scissors. So I'm actually, this is the same day as the last clip. I've I've had a bit of a cough and runny nose, and during this current climate, my work is like, nope, we're not gonna risk that. You're gonna have to stay home. Which means I'm forced to use my PTO, but I don't really blame them. It is risky times after all. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish up all of the reflective tape and ponder how to mount the light, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I figured out how to mount it. I mounted it on the side. The idea being, when I put this in here, the light will more easily reach both the top and the bottom of whatever male happens to be on the rack. Another thing I've done, I've cut off the top of this, so that way I added the cardboard here, which gives me a bit of a lip to more easily seal the container. Now, it's cardboard. It's not going to seal perfectly. So what I kind of plan on doing is taking a towel and draping it over the top. I have already tested this, and there is a itty bitty bit of light that leaks around here, not much though, and in these corners as well. So just draping a towel over that should fix it. Let me go grab one and we will find out. I know it's not terribly fancy, but it doesn't really matter what it looks like as long as it functions. And of course we'll actually wrap the thing in towel. So let's go ahead. This is plugged in, and okay, that's pretty much exactly what I expected. Now, is there any light leaking out around here? Doesn't look like it, which is good. Now, to prove that the light is on, ta-da! Okay, that's good. So you want to do this in a very well ventilated space. Luckily I'm right by the, ooh, almost dropped my phone. Right by the air return of my apartment. This is not where I'm going to be doing it permanently. It's not going to sit on my kitchen counter. It's actually going to go outside, where it's much more ventilated. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Did I turn this off? I did. Okay. Unplug just in case. Now, this isn't quite done yet. My full plan is to have this plug into a little plug strip, and that plug strip will also have this light plugged into it, just like taped on top of here or something like that. And the reason for that is when the UV light is on, I won't necessarily be able to see or tell that it's on. So I will have this lit up at the same time, which should let me know when it's on and when it's off. So it's mostly so I know when it's safe to open. And that's it. That's how you make a UV sterilization box.